Hello everyone and welcome to Insider Financial Talk Stocks. My name is Alex Carlson. I will be your host today, the editor-in-chief of InsiderFinancial.com, and in this video we will recap today's market action and discuss our game plan for tomorrow. But first up, to get our market moving reports on top small caps, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on InsiderFinancial.com. After you sign up with your email, you can then sign up with your mobile number. Mobile is the fastest way to get our reports, and it works for all numbers worldwide. Simply enter your country code first, followed by your number. For US and Canada, it'll be 1 plus area code and number. Never begin the format with 0, it will not work. And after you sign up, you will get a welcome email, which includes a free copy of the Insider Financial Guide to Penny Stocks ebook. Our ebook, our email service, and our text messaging service are all free services from InsiderFinancial.com. We do not run any paid subscription service, no Discord rooms or Telegram chat groups. And speaking of reports, we have a new report out for subscribers tonight. This Nasdaq Biotech has a tiny float, recent insider buying, and has more than half its current market cap in cash. We see this as an undervalued situation with upcoming catalysts. To get our full report on this small cap trading under $2.50 a share, click the link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up with your email on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. Well, guys, speaking of tiny biotechs and what they can do, wow, VTGN today closed up 676%, but at one point, it was up over 3,000%. The company dropped a PR before the bell and the stock took off. However, if you weren't already in or you weren't able to trade pre-market, you would have lost money today. The stock opened at 2160, hit 2470 before dropping all the way down to 1070 and closing at 1305. This is why it helps to be able to trade pre-market, which you can do with Webull. Just sign up with our referral link in the description. You could trade from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. at night, and then if you deposit at least $100, you will get up to 12 free shares from Webull. So click that link in the description. And the news was the company announced positive top-line results from Phase 3 Palisade 2 trial of its nasal spray in social anxiety disorder. This is the first positive U.S. Phase 3 study of an investigational therapy for social anxiety disorder in over 15 years. Statistically significant rapid onset reduction in patient-reported subjective units of distress scale score compared to placebo in a public speaking challenge. Trial also met the secondary endpoint, demonstrating a statistically significant reduction in proportion of responders compared to placebo as measured by the Clinical Global Impressions Improvement. Over 25 million Americans are living with social anxiety disorder. The drug was well tolerated and demonstrated a favorable safety profile consistent with all prior trials in social anxiety disorder. So big news, and that is why we had the big jump today. Tupperware, impressive price action. I thought I was going to get with the news from YOLO declaring bankruptcy, which is the other meme stock that's been running. I really thought this one was also going to get hit, but they are buying the dips. So Tupperware, impressive price action. Like I said, consolidating nicely here. Look at this. This is the resistance right here at 550, 560. We need to close above $6. We got a gap up to $8. So I think we're going to make a major move if we get above $6. Almost 25% of the float is short, and right here at this close with this resistance here, we're going to make a big move one way or another. So again, no position, be looking to trade it if it breaks higher. So certainly this one is remaining on the radar screen. YOLO declared bankruptcy. Stock was down 30%, but as I said last week, I warned everyone, trade it, don't own it. And today, there were plenty of opportunities to trade it. The stock opened at 220 and ran all the way to 344. So those were nice gains to be had today, trading YOLO. And then it reversed. So you could have went long, then short, and made money in YOLO. So trade it, don't own it. The company has filed for bankruptcy, is destined for the OTC like Bed Bath & Beyond. Tilray, nice news after hours. I talked about this one last week. I said that the worst looks to be behind the company, and tonight the company now they're making big moves. The company is buying 8 brands from Anheuser-Busch in a push to boost its beverage portfolio. Terms were not disclosed, but the shares are trading higher in the after hours. Tilray will acquire the following beer and beverage brands from Anheuser-Busch. This is Shock Top, Breckenridge Brewery, Blue Point Brewing Company, 10 Barrel Brewing Company, Red Hook Brewery, Widmer Brothers Brewing, Square Mile Cider Company, and Highball Energy. With the addition of the acquired brands, Tilray said it estimates pro forma revenue for its U.S. beverage alcohol portfolio to be about $300 million. The deal is also expected to be accretive to Tilray's EBITDA. The recent Q4 report showed that the company's beverage alcohol segment generated $32.4 million in revenue for the quarter, a jump of 43% year over year. With this transaction, our beer business is expected to triple in size from 4 million cases to 12 million cases annually. Tilray said the deal includes current employees, breweries, and brew pubs associated with the 8 Bud brands. The purchase price will be paid in all cash, and the transaction is expected to close this year. Anheuser-Busch executive Andy Thomas said Tilray Brands reached out to us earlier this year with interest in purchasing these brands and breweries, and since then we've had many positive conversations that led to today's announcement. Tilray believes the acquisition will position the company as the 5th largest craft beer brewer in the U.S. with a 5% market share. So again, the company is executing following on a Reuters report in late July that Tilray CEO Irwin Simon said the cannabis company was actively seeking strategic acquisitions in the spirits and beverages industry. So again, great news. I think the worst is behind for the company, and look for the stock to keep trending higher. After the bells, Palantir was out with earnings tonight. The market liking it. The shares that erased earlier losses rose nearly 2% in extended hours trading. The second quarter results largely met estimates. For the period ending June 30th, Palantir earned an adjusted 5 cents per share on $533.3 million in revenue, as commercial revenue grew 10% year over year to $232 million, and U.S. commercial revenue jumped 20% year over year to $103 million. The company also said that government-related revenue rose 15% from a year ago to $302 million, while international government revenue rose 31% year over year to $76 million. The company ended the quarter with 161 customers, a 38% year over year jump, up from 119 in the year ago period. It also generated $143.4 million in adjusted EBITDA for the period. A consensus of analysts expect the company earned 5 cents per share on $533.57 million in revenue. Looking to the third quarter, Palantir expects sales to be between $553 million and $557 million, compared to the estimate of $553 million. The company also said now expects full-year revenue above $2.21 billion, up from a prior range of $2.219 billion to $2.24 billion. The company also said it would buy back up to $1 billion worth of stock in a new share repurchase program. So Palantir has just been an incredible performer this year. It is a top AI play, and this one looks to go higher. We get above 20. This one's going to really make a move higher. Next up is UPST, Upstart Holdings, down big in the past 5 days. Guys, with these meme stocks, with these momentum stocks, they take the escalator up and the elevator down, so trade them accordingly. The company will be announcing Q2 results after the close tomorrow. The consensus estimate, EPS estimate, is a loss of 7 cents, and the consensus revenue estimate is $135 million, which would be down 40% year over year. Over the last 2 years, UPST has beaten EPS estimates 75% of the time and revenue estimates 75% of the time. Over the last 3 months, EPS estimates have seen 8 upward revisions and 3 downward revisions. Revenue estimates have seen 8 upward revisions and 1 downward revisions. Past results saw Q1 EPS of 61 cents and revenue of $130 $3 million. Both were beats. The AI-powered lending platform posted better than expected Q1 earnings. They issued strong Q2 guidance and secured more than $2 billion in funding agreements. Those agreements, as well as others in the pipeline, provide a stronger and more resilient capital supply over the coming quarters. That's according to the CFO. BTIG analyst Lance Jessup says he sees a good chance that Upstart turns in stronger than expected Q2 revenue. He expects revenue to exceed guidance and consensus by around $10 million. He has a buy rating on the stock. The stock, Upstart, experienced a significant stock plunge due to rising interest rates impacting credit markets and its loan approval process. The company has since secured $2 billion in committed funding agreements and a $4 billion agreement with Castle Lake to ensure loan approvals have pre-pledged capital. The Castle Lake deal indicates a positive investor response to the company's strategic adjustments. So again, nice run this year, but again, respect trend lines. This was the trend line on FinViz, ran right to the top there, and has since corrected. So let's see if the company, how the earnings are, and if we can get a bounce in UPST. Lastly, guys, CHGG, incredibly cheap here. The company is trading at just 8 times next year earnings, 5 times current earnings. The company is sitting on $4.69 in cash. Book value, $8.14 in cash. It's just incredibly cheap. It's making an AI pivot in education. It's got plenty of gaps to fill overhead. I had good earnings after the bell, so I think this one could be a longer term swing play for those of you that are looking for a longer term type play. So CHGG, put this on your radar screen. And tomorrow we're going to get more earnings plays. We get UPS, Lyft, Eli Lilly, SoftBank, Rivian, AMC, Restaurant Brands International, Warner Music Group. What else here we got? Upstart, of course, Supermicro, Twilio, IAC Interactive. So it's, again, another busy week here in earnings for you guys. And what we do here at InsiderFinancial.com is put stocks on your radar that have the potential for outsized moves. As I say repeatedly, there's always opportunities each trading day. The problem is identifying which stocks to be in to grab that money. Key is trading green, not red. We are looking for those momentum plays that have catalysts. It's all about finding the momentum and then ride that wave. And speaking of momentum, our main focus for tomorrow is our report on a Nasdaq Biotech for subscribers. The float is just over 2 million shares and the company has almost $5 million in cash. This is a report you will want to read and do your research. To get our full report, click that link in the description or go to signup.insiderfinancial.com or sign up on any of the pop-ups on insiderfinancial.com. No spam, your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime. You can even sign up just to see the level of research we do here at InsiderFinancial.com and unsubscribe. Finally, Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. This video is our opinion, is meant for informational and educational purposes only, and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for watching. Remember to smash that like button and hit the notification button to be notified when a new video is uploaded. Good luck tomorrow. Bye-bye.